the bully. A new girl came to the school. She was in Biff's and Chip's class. The new girl was called Rosie, and she didn't look very friendly. She pulled her face at Anina. Rose sat next to Chip. Chip didn't like her. She took his pen and scribbled on his picture. So Chip scribbled on his picture, on her picture. Rose got Chip in trouble. She went to Miss May. Miss May, he scribbled on my picture, she said. Mrs. May was cross with Chip. She told him off. Nobody likes the new girl. She was a bully. She called everybody nasty names. She called Chip a motor mouth. And called Wolf a parrot face. Rosie was nasty to Biff. She took her crisps and called her Toffee Nose. Biff was frightened of Rose. Everybody was frightened of her. Rosie was nasty to Anina. She called her a goody-good. A goody-goody. And pulled her hair. Ow, stop that, said Anina. Leave me alone. Wilma was bigger than Rosie, so she ran to help Anina, but Rosie was a bully. She called Wilma a dinosaur brain, and she pushed her over. Rosie pulled Chip's ear, and she wouldn't let go. Tell me a secret, she said. Go on. Chip didn't want to tell her a secret. Go on, Motormouth, she said Rosie. Rosie pulled Chip's ear and
even harder.
Tell me a secret, she said. Go on. Chip didn't want to, but he told Rosie about the magic key. Rosie wanted to see the magic key, so she made Chip take her home. Let me see this key, she said. I want a magic adventure. Chip, the children went to Biff's room. Rosie looked at the magic key, but it wouldn't glow. It's just an old key, she said. It isn't a magic at all. The magic key wouldn't glow. When Rosie was holding it, but as soon as Chip took the key, it began to glow. It's a trick, said Rosie. The magic key took the children on a new adventure. It took Rosie too. Help! called Rosie. I don't like this. Make it stop. The magic key took the children to a school playground. It is just a playground.
This is just a playground,
said Rosie. This isn't a magic adventure. How do you know? Asked Chip. Rosie was crossed with Chip. This is silly adventure. Motormouth, said Rosie. The magic key is silly. The magic key began to glow, but this time it glowed red. The magic turned Rosie into a motormouth. What's happening? Shouted Rosie. I don't like this. You're a motormouth, said Nadim. Rosie tried to grab the key, but Chip threw it to Wilma. Give that key to me, dinosaur brain, shouted Rosie. The magic key glowed red again. The magic key turned Rosie into a dinosaur brain. Help, shouted Rosie. I don't like this. The children began to laugh. Give me the magic key, shouted Rosie. Wilma threw the magic key to Wilf. Rosie tried to grab it. Give me that key, parrot face, she shouted, but the key glowed again. Gold. Again. The magic key gave Rosie a parrot face. The children laughed and laughed. I don't like this, said Rosie. It's not fair. Give me that magic key. Well, threw the key to Nadim. Give me that key, shouted Rosie. She tried to grab it, but Nadim threw it to Anina. Rosie got very angry. She tried to hit Wilf, but the key glowed red. And again, the magic made Rosie hit herself. Ow! She said. That hurt. Rosie began to cry. She wanted the magic adventure to stop. Suddenly, the magic key began to go. This time, it took the children home. Biff and Chip looked at Rosie. Then they looked at the magic key. This key is magic, said Biff. And it doesn't like bullies. Nobody likes bullies. Rosie ran home. The children were glad, but Biff felt a bit sorry for her. That was a strange adventure, said Biff. The magic key was different this time. The next day, two big children saw Rosie. The children were The big children were bullies too. They wanted
Rosie sweets.
So they pushed her against the wall. Then the bullies pulled Rosie's ear. Help, called Rosie. That hurts. Let me go, she shouted. Chip and Wilma saw the bullies. They didn't know what to do. Wilma had an idea. She ran told Mrs. May about Rosie and the bullies. Come quickly, Mrs. May called Wilma. Rose needs your help.
Rosie needs your help.
Mrs. May went to help Rosie. She told the bullies off. Nobody likes bullies, she said, Mrs. May. Bullying is nasty. Don't bully people again. Mrs. May spoke to all of the children. Nobody likes bullies, she said. Wilma was right to tell a grown-up. Always tell a grown-up about bullies. We don't want bullies in this school. Rosie was glad that Chip and Wilma had helped her. Thank you, she said. She was sorry she had been a bully, and she didn't bully anyone again. The next day, a new boy came to the school. His name was Sam, and he didn't look very friendly. Oh no, said Chip. The end.